Aries for the week of the 26th of May, 2025. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. It has been a week. Mars is kicking my ass in the ninth house, yet again, kicking my ass. Show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm available for readings. So what happens is that you pay first. If you pay on PayPal, it shows your email address and it shows up, and then I return your message. Now, if you do it through Cash App, then I posted a comment bar my email address, which is mariemooreastrologer@gmail.com, because I see the payment's been received. I'm just waiting for you. So yes, so I'm available for readings. I'm still doing the $50 monthly course for June to see what is coming up. You get that same day. So check that out. It's based on the tarot and your date of birth, time, and place. And Saturn is in Aries. And a lot of you have your Saturn return in Aries now. So check it out and see how it's going to affect you. Saturn today moved into the first house. So Saturn is also conjunct with Neptune in your first house at this time. Now it's a different conversation here, okay? Because no longer Saturn's in Pisces and Neptune's in Pisces. So now we're having a different conversation with this energy. So now this is a more serious energy here. So it's kind of like you're more analytical in your way of thinking, because normally the conversation, you're very idealistic at this time. With this energy, you see what you want to see, and not so much so. Okay, and show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe. Still trying to get 4,000 subscribers. Keep me busy with those readings. Alrighty. So anyways, so the rose-colored glasses are coming off. Okay. Now, technically, the jargon, the astrology jargon is that Saturn conjunct Neptune, you're idealistic, you're happy, you're bubbly, you see what you want to see. Not with Saturn in Aries. Saturn in Aries is a fail. Neptune in Aries fail. So this is like the god of war versus spirituality and religion. Okay, so it's making you more analytical. The color glasses come off, and your way of thinking becomes to change. It could be a bit aggressive at this time as well, because Saturn is also trining Vulcan, and Vulcan is the higher form of Saturn for the next 78 years in your sign of Leo in the house. So this could be like a very good energy time for you. And also I talk about this on my monthly horoscopes and my glossary page. So check that out. If you're doing anything with this energy, Saturn is going to beat the shit out of you. Okay. You got to think about Saturn in Aries is kind of like a general. If you ever saw that movie, oh, I forgot what it was called. I want to say Full Metal Jacket, the one where they got the guy and he's like, tap your bootstraps off, and then like steers and queers, and then if you guys know, you know, me love you long time. Oh, me Shawani. Oh, me love you long time. Well, that movie I'm talking about. Okay, I forgot the name of it. Full Metal Jacket. But it's kind of like that. So if you're not doing anything here with this energy, and like for a lot of you high schoolers, you suffer through this by being home all like the summer and not doing anything with this energy, because it's going to cause you a lot of depression here. Okay, because Saturn, the taskmaster, wants to be a doer and wants you to get up off your ass and do something. And so this may not be the easiest energy time for you. So a lot of you could suffer from mental health issues during this time period and can be really challenged by this energy to do, because this is a doer energy. Okay. And you can kind of tell when you're not doing anything with this energy, because this energy is going to challenge you, make you change, whether you want to or not. Okay. So pay attention to your challenges. Saturn's going to be hanging out in your first house for a little while. Then it's going to go back into Pisces. So is Neptune's going to go back, but we're still going to be analytical in our way of thinking for a while as well. You could be all about your play and stuff, but if you're not about like creating that work balance for yourself, you're not doing anything with this energy. Those of you, again, who are off in school, you know, this is going to really challenge you. Be likes its workhorses and its worker bees. It's more serious minded. So you can coming off as attacking and very grouchy towards other people in your life. You may be getting along with other family members at this time. So you're kind of like battling with other family members with this energy. So live-in relationships can definitely suffer during this time period. Okay. Then we have the new moon up in the third house. Busy, lots of communications. I feel like you need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off this week. It's going to be a situation because now Saturn and Neptune are in Aries. You're a bit more straightforward and honest, and you do not you do not care, nor are you scared to say and speak your mind. It's going to be like, damn. So you have a lot of lessons with cause and effect. For every reaction, there is an opposite and same reaction. So people are going to be matching your energy. So be careful with this. It's going to be a situation where you're still mad about, no, this is not the best time to get into people's faces. So play lots of communications going on, or you could find yourself more in your car, lots of communication going on with family and live in relationships here. Hi, Lil. So this could be the focus, and you can be more involved, and this is going to be the focus for the next 2 weeks with this energy. There are watchers. I see they're coming on. I have 4 watchers, so make sure to like to show Lil that you're on. Alrighty. So, anyways, your memory is sharper than usual. You may not be trusting of the new situation or new person in your life with this energy. Here you go, Lil. See, they're on. There you go. Come on the comment bar. Say hi to Lil. She don't believe that people are on here watching. You may be trusting of a new situation or a new person in your life. So you could be kind of testing the waters with people. You know how y'all do, bitches. Okay, when it comes to new people. Okay, so you're going to be antagonizing out of somebody, all right, before you make friends. So the jury is still out on one person here. You have an opportunity to reconnect with people in your life, but at the same time, you want to. And you don't want to go back to those situations, but you may not have a choice here with this energy as well. So it could be something like that going on at this time. All right. And like I said, I charge $20 for an email reading. So if you want an email reading, check my community page. I have a lot of apps. When you pay for the payment, if you pay on PayPal, your email address shows up. That's the email address I'm going to repeat. If you go to Cash App, then email me at mariemooreastrologer@com to let me know that you paid. Okay. And I look forward to your reading. So also on the 28th, Mars is still not looking well aspected at this time with this energy here as well. That's a reading, honey. I told you, I already said. So it's not going to be so bad as last week because it's kind of lightening up. This in your 5th house. You're definitely not over past situations with other people. Some of you, you're repeating the past in your head and kind of like having your PTSD moment. And you need to let go of situations here. While others of you have let go of situations and moved on for a bit, and you're more about bigger picture. Try to be about bigger picture at this time. Because again, everything is cause and effect. You want your apology, you're not going to get your apology, you're not going to get your vindication this week with this energy. So you could just forget about it. This is something you're going to have to process on your own and put things into perspective and just kind of like let go. Because God has a reason for everything and reason why people get into our lives and stuff like that, whether we like it or not. Okay. So either we have issues to resolve, either we have to learn to be about bigger picture and kind of help ourselves and let bygones be bygones with this energy as well. So sometimes that has to happen in order for us to grow and evolve, because some of us may not be over, or some of us may still have lessons with certain people in our lives. So that's why we're still kind of like stuck in these situations with other people. Alrighty. So that can also be happening for some of you during this time. So pay attention to these energies and who's coming back into your life, because the reason they're coming back into your life right now. Alrighty. And this been happening since like last week and stuff. Alrighty. For others of you, this could be a rehashing the past this week. And I feel like you're going to say a lot of things, and a lot of people are against you at this time. This could be like a Cancer, a Libra, maybe an Aquarius or Leo, and they trying to play mediator at this time or therapist at this time with this energy here. And you seeing red because it's like Humpty Dumpty didn't get back together. Humpty Dumpty still got too many damn cracks in its eggshells to there and super glue the bitch back on. Okay. It's like that. You know how like you break like a little piece of china there, like a china plate, and that shit's so fragile, or crystal, and then it's like shattered. Okay. And you can't glue it back on. You can't put it back together again. So kind of like that. And this person's going to try to make like the relationship back together, but it's very difficult because there's so much water under this bridge at time with this energy here. So you could be feeling some kind of salty way, and you could also be hearing the narrative in your head like, oh, this bitch trying to protect that bitch and making me look like the bad guy. So it's kind of like that. So somebody's trying to do good, but it's going to kind of backfire in their face. Then on the 29th, Jupiter is squaring Saturn here in your first house and your third house. This is dealing with family. Again, this is either dealing with family, roommate situations, or your live-in situation. This could also be you needing to make changes in your life. Okay. And like, again, how your perspective, how you narrate the story in your head, because some of you, your narration is kind of violent. So it's kind of, all right. So you need to be careful with that. Other people in your life, they have their own story, and they could be very stubborn at times too with this energy here. So either both of you, one of you, or you're not over the past. This is a conundrum for you. You have gotten here. You might get ultimatums this week with this energy if you don't change your way, or maybe you don't want to change your ways with certain people in your life, and you're trying to make a new way for yourself with this energy here. But also, this is also getting over the past and letting go of the past with this energy and forgiving the past and moving on. Okay. So that's what the lesson here is. It's all about moving on, which is easier said than damn done, because before you move on, you need to take a finger. So until somebody gonna give you their finger, you ain't gonna move on. Okay? Then on the 30th, Saturn is opposing the South Node in the first and sixth house. You may have to reassess your job, your daily routine, your way of living at time with this energy, your goals in life. This is dealing with health issues at this time can be cropping up. Your serious attitude prevails in your overall outlook on the. You may have to deal with dental problems, arthritic or bone ailments. Personal responsibilities are heavy now, and you may find it harder to get away from responsibilities. Saturn is in Vulcan here with the first and fifth house. This is a good time for crisis situations. It's a good time to putting out fires and being more responsible. You could be representing the family at this time and kind of being the matriarch and the patriarch of the family. This could all be new responsibilities coming up for you as well. And this is a beautiful time for career and putting your best foot forward with this energy and finding people that you are trustworthy at this time, or other people can find you to be very trustworthy as well. And you could be more recognition for your trustworthiness and your reliability. The first card I come up with is the Three of Coins. This is spiritual growth happening. This is financial growth coming to you at this time with this energy here. Okay. The Five of Wands talks about on the job training coming up for some of you here as well. So again, dealing with new responsibilities coming into your life this week. The Queen of Cups, go well. Be about your spirituality at this time. Be empathetic. Put yourself in the people's shoes. Right now, that's easier said than damn done. You can only do it to some people. The World talks of recognition and success coming to you with this energy here. So that be coming up. Some good news is coming up for you this week. The King of Cups, reconciliation, reconnect from your past. Doesn't mean that you're going to reconnect with an ex this week. It means that you're reconnecting with people from your past in general. So it's correlating with the astrology at times. So I kind of went into detail what the things that could happen. So if you want to check that out, check that out. The Death cards bring about changes. For some of you, this could be inner changes happening here. This is your perspective and outlook on certain people with this energy. Some of you may not be mad about certain things, and you may just let things go away and just accept the situation for what it is. Don't mean that you're going to be kiki. It just means that you healed, bitch. There's a difference, okay? There's a difference between healing and moving the damn on and then making friends. Damn difference. Big ass difference. Okay. Maybe some people might be a little bit confused about your healing and move on, and we want to be friends. And it's like, oh, hell no, bitch. I said I'm healed. I did not say I moved on. I moved on. I'm healed. I moved on. Like I'm gone. Like I left. Like I'm not in the building anymore. I'm healed. I'm cool. I could sit here and kiki with you, but then I'm going to go home and I'm going to not talk to you, and I'm not going to unblock you, and we're good. You're like that dirty uncle that everybody sees and they're like, hi, hi, how are you? And then they walk away from. You're that uncle, okay? You know what I'm talking about? That one person in your family that everybody that sits there on the couch and looks at you, and you just look at him and make small talk and you leave. That person. That's what you become. Okay. So anyway, I feel like also the focus is going to be on friends and your social life this week with this energy here. Well, I feel like you get to relax a little bit more and be yourself around certain people here with this energy. So if this is a family reunion or graduation, or celebrating Memorial Day weekend, I feel like you get to let loose and you get to have fun this week with other people around you. And you don't have to be so, not going to be pretentious around you or be fake. Okay. So you may appreciate people acting like who they are and showing themselves to you. So there's a lot of honesty coming your way. The Five of Swords. Now, some of you here, I feel like certain relationships, if you've been bullied by certain people, those relationships could try to come back into your your life. But again, you're healed, you're moved on, and you're not trying to keep them. I'll treat you nice and respectfully. Like if I'm driving in the car, you walking, I'm not gonna go out of my way to hit you. Like I'm gonna drive, and I'm not gonna drive fast. I'm gonna drive. I'm not gonna wave hi at your ass, but I'm gonna drive and continue driving. We're gonna live through it. Me and you, we're gonna live through it, and nobody gonna go to jail. Nobody gonna go to the hospital. We gonna good, So it's kind of like that situation going on. This is a transition of blessings, even though it may not feel like it, because Mars is at play here, and it depends what your Mars in Cancer is doing at this time. But try to see the blessing in situations. South Node is at play, so for some of you here, we're like living kind of like in fear day by day, like what the hell's going to happen? I know I am. I just got my car fixed and now I got to pay all my bills. So make sure you help your girl out and get an email reading. I would appreciate it. It's only $20. So, that's what's going on here. We're embracing changes at this time and transitions in our life, and change is scary. Okay. The future is scary because we don't know what to expect. Get a yearly. Check it out. The King of Swords, I feel with this energy here, as I connect, some of you have gone soft. Okay, with age comes maturity at this time. And I feel like whatever expectation another person is expecting of you, they're going to be surprised by your reactionary self. Okay, I feel like with age comes wisdom and a certain amount of calmness. Some of you may have had children at this time, because sometimes when we have kids, or like women like really out of control have kids, there's a certain softness or like a maturity that comes with them. All of a sudden, they become more maternal or more empathetic. So something is happening inside you where maybe the Saturn conjunct Neptune energy is kind of making you look at things realistically, or you have more of a logical head on your shoulder. You're not as reactive. You're going to see you're very analytical. This is common sense kicking in at its fullest at this time with this G here as well. Okay. I feel like you speak the truth, and you say what's in your mind. So this might get you in trouble during the new moon energy. Like I said, the Two of Coins, you're bringing something back. Some of you are recreating something or trying something new at this time, but it's not necessarily new to you. It be new to everybody else, but you're bringing something back that once upon a time may have worked for you, or once upon a time that you did. It could be like a creative project. You want to bring it back at this time with this energy. It also means indecision with the Two of Coins time as well, or burning the candles at both ends of the stick at here. I feel like this is a beautiful time for career and business. So you could be rewarding yourself with this energy. This is accomplishments and milestones coming for you as well. This is common sense kicking in. Nine of Swords deals with depression. Like I said, if you're not doing anything with this energy here, it's going to cause you some real depression. Okay. So this is all about working on yourself, changing, being a doer, being more proactive in your life. And if you're not doing that, that general is going to get up, put your bootstraps on, boy. Why are you talking to me like that? And it's going to be like, he's going to beat the shit. You. So you might as well run. Think of that drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. Beat the shit out of you. You're going to die. You're going to die before you even go to war. It's going to be like, damn. Okay. The Ten of Swords. I feel like for some of you here that you are starting your lives over in certain areas of your life at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty. Some of you, you're picking up the pieces of your life at this time during this time. The Wheel of Fortune card. Okay. Hey, Ange, I feel with this energy, you need to be careful with this energy, because this can be a reversal of fortune coming up. So you can see, like, again, problems with weather happening here. Now, if you are broke ass like I am, this is the poor should be rich and the rich shall be poor. So there's some natural event coming up like fire or something like that to cause people problems with their houses at this time with this energy. Stick your cars in your garages, get your trees cut, and find out from your insurance company what does X of God entitled, okay? Because them bitches will try to screw you out of whatever they do. So I would be careful here with this energy in regards to property. I do see confrontation coming up. I do see arguments happening for you. And I already saw this in the in the astrology here. All right. Hi, Ashia. And the star card, I feel like hope reigns. So despite whatever it is that is going on this week with your astrology, if you want to know so you can avoid this shit, then get a 6-month report or a year, or check out my $50 month for June ahead. June brings ahead for you. So that's based on the date of birth and also the astrology, so you could avoid certain pitfalls. And if you want more details about when to avoid them, then check out the 6-month report report and the yearly, because they have the inauspicious numbers and the auspicious numbers, so you can avoid the aspects and what they bring, okay? Or not to make certain decisions, or to kind of like watch yourself, okay? So that kind of stuff could be happening. Oh, that's cool. Um, so this could also be a time for you to pat yourself on the back with this energy here as well. I see you reaching your goals with this energy here. I see you starting a new routine. I see you focus on yourself with this energy. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up. Definitely a turn of events happening for you here with this energy. So be careful with the energy. Some of you, this could be unexpected expenditures. This could be dealing with weather at this time with this energy as well. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the mind. I feel that other people can find you to be very reliable at this time. For some of you here, you could be trying to control the narrative or the destiny of it all this week with this energy. So you might be a bit more cautious when it comes to certain things, or do things to prevent certain things from happening. Okay. Oh, okay. So confirmation. Thank you for confirming that, Angie. Angie has to be around people that she don't like this week, the 30th to the 31st. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. My condolences. So, so there you go. So, just be about bigger picture and stuff like that, and have a different conversation. And remember, everything has an effect. So, and I don't feel like people want to end the relationship with you, and I feel like other people might be trying to play Jesus at this time. Alrighty. So the Tower card, there could be some definitely Pluto energy. Certain things may no longer apply. Some of you could be traveling this week. Some of you, this could be a move happening with this energy, or you're dealing with property matters at this time with this energy. New beginnings are coming up to you. I feel like this is a great time. Alliances, social networking for you. Doors may open up for you that bring about spiritual growth and a fresh start to you with this energy here. I feel like there could be some decision with the astrology, with family matters and friends. New people come into your life this week and bring about new experiences, of course, because Saturn's in our first house now, in your first house now with this energy. The Six of Coins, I feel like this could be working on getting a loan for a house with this energy here as well. For some of you here, other people in your life could be very generous to you, this energy, and helping you out in some kind of way with this energy as well. Alrighty, so do you see that Pluto energy coming in here? Time for destiny with this energy. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future, future, future. So you do benefit through other people at this time. Some of you could be moving back in with certain family members in order to get back on your feet with this energy, and it's going to prove to be very helpful to you. You may start to see a lot of sparks and miracles suggesting that this is a good idea for you. Okay. So that could also be happening during this time period while you try to figure out your life or make things happen. And you're going to be more ambitious with this energy. So this is a beautiful time, and you're more resourceful. Y'all are. Okay. If you could find a coupon for it, you will. So it's kind of like that. You're very much about saving money at this time with this energy here. I do see that there will be people very generous towards you and kind of help you weather out whatever storm that you are going at this time. The Page of Coins here with this energy, I feel that there's a lot of people in your cards here. And like Angie said, she's going to be visiting people this week. There's a lot of people in your cards at this time with this energy. So this is a time period other people are very much on your side and they want to help. So swallow your pride this week, be honest, and ask for help rather than assuming, like you always do, that nobody wants to help you. And I'm not talking just to I'm talking to all y'all out there, because you know how all you bitches can be. Okay, use that nobody gonna help you, nobody gonna do nothing for you, and it's not true. It's not true. You just have to ask, okay? And I feel like a few people help you. So make sure to ask with this energy instead of like, nobody's gonna help me, nobody likes me, and that might be the truth. Nobody likes you, but but people will help you if you ask them. So don't be so scared to ask for help this week. The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regret. You're really not thinking logically about a situation. So definitely this can be people wanting to reconnect with you, wanting a fresh start with you. Oh, thank you, Ange. Wanting a fresh start with you at this time with this energy and wanting to like reconnect with you and stuff. And it's kind of like you literally run away from them and other people pushing you towards them at this time with this energy, and kind of like trying to force relationships at this time with this energy. But you know how all you bitches are. So it's kind of hail to the nay nay. So like I said, correlating with the astrology this week, here we go. Okay. So this is all happening. Alrighty. So I know you're over it. Other people are trying to come back into your life and trying to talk to you. You're not trying to have it at this time with this energy, and you're not thinking logically. Other people have moved on. You haven't. Okay. The King of Wands, I feel with this energy, it does talk of somebody, it does talk of a love interest trying to come in, but this person's not coming in with this energy here. So I don't see this happening anytime soon. I do feel like I could be dealing with other people who are stuck in their ways of thinking at this time. You could be dealing with another fire sign like a Sagittarius with this energy, and kind of their ways of thinking very argumentative, and they have to be right with this energy, and you're not doing it. The Two of Swords, you're sitting on your hands about things that you want to do at this time and decisions that you want to make at this time with this energy. So whatever's heavy on your mind, you're not willing to make any decisions anytime soon. You're very cautious when it comes to change at this time, and very slow moving when it comes to making important decisions in your life, because you don't want to make the wrong one this time. Okay. I also feel like this is a great time for the latest and greatest technology. Some of you, you could be doing your research at this time into things that you want to learn, like health, for example. You could be researching it at this time with this energy. Okay, so I do feel like that's going to be coming up for some of you. The Nine of Coins, I see gossip. Okay, so y'all gonna bring the gossip this week because the TT tastes delicious. Yes. I do see money worries coming up here as well with this energy. So you may want to stop treating yourself and watching at this time with this energy. Some of you are going to be thinking about moving back in to certain places, other people for the time being. I do see arguments abound. I do feel like you're a little bit more logical in your way of thinking. So it's not is you're gonna feel this energy because it's not gonna be like, how y'all do blow up like volcanoes shit, and then it's just like, it's more like somebody gave you an Ambient or something, or Zoloft, or I don't know, Lamictal. They gave you some kind of bipolar drug, and now you're just like, you're trying to get that reactive volcano thing. You're trying to get evil and blow up. You're trying to get angry, and it's like a balloon. And then it's like, so your reactive self is a lot calmer at this time with this energy here. Chariot card does deal with a victory coming up, fate intervening, destiny coming up with this energy. Some of you may not be single much longer here. So I give it in the 3 months with this energy as well. The Knight of Swords, I feel with this energy here that there's another source of income coming up at this time, because you guys like to make money. You guys like to keep busy. I do see new love happening for you with this energy. I do see you starting a creative project. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. So common sense, you see things a lot over the next 2 weeks. Like, you're going to be able to see this, and it's going to be very transformative. Okay. The Two of Wands, some of you may not like it though. Alrighty. I will tell you that. The Two of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, yeah, you're researching. Either you're on somebody at this time with this energy here as well for some of you, or you're kind of sitting on your hands about the changes that you want to make at this time with this energy, or you're saying more to yourself. And you can be like kind of like Garfield that ate all the lasagna, and you're not so quick to jump into anything new. You're not so quick to move. You're very hesitant about the changes that are coming up. Okay. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, please. I had car problems this week and I couldn't work at my regular job. So keep me busy. Make a like, subscribe, and share. Get a reading. It's only $20, $50 for the month of June. And this week I'm going to be working on so check that out. Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So when the monthly horoscopes are up, the dailies are up, the weeklies are up. I do them all. And I do readings. So make sure to keep me busy. So thank you for everyone who has. Kisses. Mwah.